Ndemsengela bonse mu presentation ya konkapo yo tulelolesha pali pregnancy monitoring, which is step 10 in gestation pain. Okay, so we are saying heat signs at 21 days means not pregnant. What does that mean? So when you say the sow is showing the signs of becoming on it at 21 days, just know that this particular sow is not what? Pregnant. Just like to those of you who have been following me, I actually mentioned some signs that entails that this particular sow is on it. Okay, needs a ball. Okay, so when you see those signs at 21 days, just know that this sow is not pregnant. So that is monitoring. So it's very, very important to a serviceman. A serviceman is a person who manage the gestation pain. So it's important to him or her to monitor the sows. Okay, so that's why on that particular card, the day when you'll be looking at that, there is where it is written 21-day check. So a service woman or man must make sure that when that day comes, he checks if that particular sow is on heat or is pregnant. Very important. Just like as I said in the previous presentation, that once you miss that day, it means you are going to have loss. Because what will happen is that particular pigs, imagine if that day passes without checking, without knowing whether the particular sow is pregnant or not. If it is not pregnant, then once it just exceed 28 days, then for it to become now on it will take almost a month. Now imagine you are going to keep that breeding sow, okay, for a month. Now, how much feed are you going to feed that particular sow? How much are you going to spend? Okay, knowing that per day a pig should actually eat a maximum of 3 kg per day. Now for a month, how much are you going to spend? For nothing. So it's important that the service person is very conscious, is very on time. That's why those cards are there for them. That's why I have Elako Yarama cards. Every time they should be checking, okay, in order to avoid loss. Yeah. So pregnant confirmation at 28 to 35 days. So 28 to 35 days, the pregnancy is confirmed totally that, okay, this sow is pregnant. But mostly, it is just 21 days. If not 21, maybe 2 days from that day. From the day, the 21-day check. 2 days from that 21-day check. You'll be able to tell that this sow is pregnant or not. So once you understand that this sow is not pregnant, quickly you get it back now. You take it back to mating what? Just mating pen, where you are now likely to give it a boa, okay, so that it can be impregnated. Then record expected following date. So monitoring also record expected following date. So lyonse ku making sure that tukula konkaira following date, so that masata consider action day, the day when the sow is supposed to leave gestation pen to a following pen. So it's important to be following the record, okay, because as a serviceman you only be able to know if you are following the record. So example, mating date plus 114 days is equals to following date. Mating date plus 114 days. So what does that mean? Area date, mating date kubika kona 114 days automatically if we after following date. No wonder why twalikwata na swine gestation table otwisa mukonga otwisa mukubika pakadi mwalemba expected delivery, then day kafyala mwasalemba following date. Okay, very very important. So in gestation, that's where a lot of things happen at a piggery farm. Very very important. Then step 11, we are going to look at moving sow out of gestation now. Action day, that is action day. Okay, where you are now going to move the sow from gestation pen to following pen. Move sow to following pen at day 105 to 110 of pregnancy. Day 105 to 110 of pregnancy. So that is the day you are encouraged to move your sow from gestation pen to following pen. And this particular day is called the action day. Okay. So now, why is this day important? Iyi day aliba important muchilakwe bati ilela nga umuntu nomba ubombera mu following pen nga ya mu following pen ukuchita shani supervise during birth. Okay, ukuta supervise during birth. That's why yaliba very very important. Then we are now going to the last part, common mistakes to avoid, things that you are supposed to avoid in gestation pen. So one of them is overcrowding. I've talked about this. Nina ndapo sana pale overcrowding. Then feed. Poor feeding also should be avoided. Not overfed or underfed. Just maintain. The early stage to mid is of pregnancy 2 kg to 2.5 kg. Then after a month of pregnancy, you increase 2.5 to 3 kg. That is per day. Okay. No clean water. So clean water also is very very important. Then stress and fighting. We should avoid stress and fighting. Then poor record keeping is also dangerous. So you should make sure that you are keeping a record accordingly. So these are some of the things we should avoid. Overcrowding, poor feeding, no clean water, then stress and fighting, then poor record keeping. In gestation, record keeping is very very important because they really help to grow the piggery farm. Okay. Summary now, simple summary. Okay, before I come to summary, I want to talk about now water. The amount of water a pig can take in a day. How many or how much water can a pig take in a day? Okay, so water supply, clean water, fresh water, and at all times. So amensho oyo nkumbashireno ayafire abaya clean. Okay, then yafire abaya fresh at all times. Then pregnant sow drinks about 15 to 25 liters per day. 15 to 25 liters per day. You should take note of that as a piggery farmer. Very important. Okay, then lack of water can cause, so inkumanga tashire kwata menshi kutufyalengesha one stress. and stress is very, very dangerous. Then reduced milk later. So milk later will be reduced. Then constipation, that will cause constipation. So constipation is the sign that pigs, they are not taking water. So water is life. Very, very important. So each sow takes 15 to 25 liters of water per day. Okay, so this is what I also wanted to mention in this presentation. Thank you so very much for following. Twatotela pamo ngava Munka Piggery Farmer. We have quite a number of products that we offer pertaining to our farm, specifically piggery farm. Okay, a lot of them. So please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Munka Piggery Farm Limited, and follow us on the Facebook page in the same name. And we are also found on WhatsApp. We have a very wonderful platform, the official WhatsApp group, where a lot of discussions will be done. Thank you so very much for now. Stay tuned for more information. Tulefuayo kumipela ama steps ama questions yonse omukwete pa Munka Piggery Farm yale asukwa in an effective manner. Twatotela mukwaye.